Hi guys, it's been a while since I talked to you guys. I even got something on my wall now. You can see there I printed some spool holders and they worked out great. Anyway, that's not the subject of this video. I am, for those who have followed my channel, they know that I started 3 years ago now, almost 3 years ago, about 3D printing. And I made this channel to sort of show you guys when I found a problem or something happens that I cannot initially explain, and then I try to find a solution because by definition that is what I also like to do. I work with IT tech support. I like to solve problems, and when I cannot find the resolution to a problem, it irritates me until the point where I just need to fix it. So, video today. Primarily, I am gonna show it in Orca Slicer. I think it would also be relevant for Bamboo Studio, but I am not sure. I will not check that in this. So, I had this print I wanted to do, and when I sliced it, it looked weird. Because when you can see here, it has like a gray area on top. And I do not have ironing on. And I was wondering, why do I get that gray area? It's supposed to be yellow. I only have, like, let's say I select the text here. It should be like here. And it's only the text. And there is nothing here that would say that it would turn out gray. The lines have been, like, reduced. The line width has been reduced a lot so that it would be easy to print. But I started the print anyway. And then as I get to this layer, which turns out to be the last layer, layer 18, you can see it up here. Hang on, you cannot see it because I have the camera in the wrong spot. Maybe I can do like this. There. So layer 18 here. And when I printed that, when it gets to the last layer, it actually comes up with a message saying the print has been paused by the user. And I was like, but I didn't input a pause in the print. And I know for a fact that when you have input a pause, you get a different color of the of that layer that you're adding the pause at. And in this case, that looks exactly like how the pause would be. If I go down one layer, it looks okay, and then you get the pause layer. I was like, why does that happen? If you can see the layer here, there is nothing here, and neither is there anything on the tool head indication that says that there should be a stop on a layer. And I was like, why is this happening? And then I used FTP and I copied the 3MF file from the printer back. And then I checked the 3MF file with ChatGPT, and it says that there is an I think M400. Let me get my ChatGPT up here and check it. There. Let me just find a code here. So the ChatGPT says the following. This one is coming from a per layer custom G code post printing enter side to the project, not from the start ng code. Meta custom G code per layer XML contains 4 plate ID 7, which is the ID of this plate. It inserts top Z 2.8 and M400 U1. It's a stop code in there. And if you wonder what the top Z means, it's actually at the millimeters it should do a stop. So basically, it is telling me that you have a stop code in here. And what I then realized was that I did reuse this plate from a different version of this 3MF. And I'm going to bring out that version because I did like a regret. And that this is the same plate, 7, but in the other 3MF version. And here I made a test print where I have made a cavity inside here to insert a washer, and I put a pause in this when I slice it so I can insert a washer. So when I preview this, it looks like this. But, it's a big but, this one has 28 layers, doesn't have 18. And if I go down, you can see that it has a cavity, and then it has a bridge over the cavity, and then well, basically it would stop the print, and then I could input the washer there, and then it would print over the washer. So I would have a washer inside to strengthen the PLA print. And then I use this to just find the correct height of the washer and when it should print, etc. And then I put a pause here. Here you can see I have the pause command on the sheet. And if you go in and look at the pause, I don't want to delete it. Can I not see it? It's hard. You need to sort of get the correct one. But the command inside there is exactly the same one that is used. So what I originally did was I zoomed out here, and I didn't delete the build plate itself. I had these laying somewhere else. I took these from here, and then I copied them over to the build plate here. But I did that after I press delete. And then I did like this and brought them over. And if I then slice this one, it should give the same result I had on the other 3MF. Yeah, it's telling me that the perch tower is not in the correct position. So I'll preview that again. Now I'm using a different color here, just ignore that. And you can tell here, if I zoom in, I have exactly the same one, but on layer 18. See layer 18 here, but it has that one. So I asked ChatGPT about it, and it says the following. When you add a pause using the slider, two things happen. It is referencing the model for the layer, but it saves the setting to the build plate, which means that if you delete the object on the build plate, then it will still remember where you put the pause, but the actual setting is related to the object. That is why you can no longer see that you have an inserted pause here, and you cannot remove it. So what would be the fix for this? Well, the fix is quite simple. Instead of using this build plate, I can go back and I create a new build plate and just take these objects and then drag them over to a new build plate, like so. And then I can just slice it. Because this new build plate does not have any reference to any pause command in it. And then you can see that the 18th layer is as it should be. So basically, I don't know if this is a bug, but I would have liked Orca Slicer to let it be possible to somewhere clear all the build plate references to any like stored things. Oh, sorry, I have a cough. I really wish that you could, like, even if it was empty now, I wish there was some way of clearing all the configurations for the current build plate. As far as you can see, there is nothing like that. So even if I preview this and slice it when there's nothing on it, I don't get a slicer because there's no objects. And even if I had an object there, it wouldn't really matter. And I find that a little bit bad, because it means you cannot reuse a build plate like what I was trying to do. But it made for an excellent video for me today to share with you guys. So if you ever have a situation where you get like a fake pause in the print and you cannot understand how to remove it, just make a new build plate and drag the objects onto that new build plate and see if it fixes the problem. So I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos. And by the way, people, I am monetized, but I don't make any money. When you get to 500, you get monetized by the way people can donate to you. You can give them purchase in live streams and stuff like that. But I don't do live streams, not yet. So donate me a shitload of money. Just kidding. I'm not basically doing this for money, but I just want to let you know I am actually on my good way of reaching close to 600 subscribers now, and getting there slowly. When I reach 1,000, I can start making money on ads. You have to watch all the ads. Thank you, YouTube. Anyway, I appreciate all the support so far, and like and subscribe for more, and come back for the next ones. Have a good one. Oh, forgot to tell you. My wife is giving birth next week. So I'm getting a little baby boy. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.